Hey guys, StandardVR back with your daily Pokemon battles. We are doing some Regulation J ranked ladder because I just kind of want to play with some mythicals. So we got this team built by OSR. This is an Assault Vested Magearna with a Scarf Kyogre, and it looks like 4 support options, but we do have that Wide Lens Pop Bomb Mousehold, which is nice. So we don't have great speed control, which I don't really love. We could just go Trick Room with the Entity if we really wanted to. I don't think there's any way they could stop that. I mean, they could always imprison with Farig. But I think with, like, especially with Miraidon teams, you definitely gotta go, like, Amoonguss. And Magearna looks decent here. And then we could go Entity in the back. I don't see a lot of value in it. We could also just go, like, double normal types and get smoked by close combats in the late game. Sounds like a fun time. But guys, if you've been enjoying the Regulation J content, the VGC content, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what regulation you'd like to see me play. I know F is like the standard competitive tier. And I think I starts at the beginning of the year. Let me know. As I think this is just kind of a standard Rage Powder D-Gleam. They're probably going to Terra. I don't think there's really anything we can do about that. Got that defense boost. But we shall see. Yeah, I think we just Rage Powder. And I think we just D-Gleam. Do we Terra? That's the question. Do we Terra? Probably no reason not to. We try and get as much damage off as possible. We just exhaust turn 1, you know? That's how we do it. They could just go for a D-Gleam themselves. They could also be Ground Terra Frigoraph with Discharge. There's a Helping Hand. They are big angry. No Terra, which is surprising. Got that Rage Powder. Helping Hand Volt. It's a lot of damage. A lot of damage. What's coming in? Could be an Urshifu. Maybe. I mean, we won't be Urshifu. I just went Fairy Terra. That'd be a horrible idea. Oh, that's the Urshifu. You better be sashed. Yep. Sash is good. I think we do just Rage Powder again and continue clicking D-Gleam. Because the Urshifu should go first and you go down to a Rocky Helmet tick. And then that gets us another redirector in either Smeargle or Mousehold, realistically. They're going for that Stellar Terra. Surging Strikes into my Amoonguss. Yep. Cool. It's going to do a lot. Or not really, because I'm an Amoonguss. And there's that Rocky Helmet. Ursh is down. Single target Fairy Terra D-Gleam with a Soul Heart boost. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, my guy. This might just take out the Frigoraph. Yep. And that is what we call another Soul Heart boost. We are now at +2 with no damage on this Magearna. This thing is dangerous, man. I don't know if you've ever used Magearna. This thing is dangerous. There's that Miraidon. And Hands, which is a problem because they can just fake out. No, because that's our only other damaging option. I think we still just Rage Powder. If you want to fake out the Amoonguss, be my guest. If you want to try and nuke the Magearna, I think that's about all that I can really do. I mean, maybe you have Heavy Slam. Do you not have Electro Drift? Why are we just clicking Volt? You don't have any mons to Volt into. TY for the Soul Heart boost. We are now at +3. D-Gleam into 2 things that don't want to take a D-Gleam. Have you ever seen a Hands just get one shot from D-Gleam? Me either. But, so that's how Magearna works. Who needs speed control? Am I right? But, GG's. Let's see if we can get another one. See if we can get another dub with Magearna Kyogre. Alright, no more Rhydon. Actually, no legendary or mythical, but we are on the ranked ladder, so I'm happy to see no Miraidon, realistically. That's just where I'm at. Alright, so Amoonguss Incineroar is a bit of an issue. P2, this looks like they're going to probably set up for Trick Room with that Bolt Ursaluna, which is all fine and dandy. We could go Indeedee. Indeedee's not bad. Indeedee Kyogre actually is decent. Actually, Indeedee Ogre kind of cooks. Bolt's a bit of an issue. We'll bring Magearna in the back. And we could bring the Amoonguss as well, which I think is what I'm going to do. I think it's better than the Schmeargle. I think. Yeah, let's bring the Amoonguss. Also gives us another Spore switch in. We can't redirect the Spore, but if they do Terra that Amoonguss, which I don't know why they would in this matchup because we don't really have anything that super threatens it. But let's see what they got. It's nice to be back in VGC a little bit. There's a P2 Gambit. The question is, do you protect Trick Room? Do you Sword Stance Trick Room? Or do you try and let me set Trick Room for you? I could have Imprison. They could have Thunderbolt. A lot of things that could be's. You know what I mean? I think we Helping Hand. Like, that's just damage, right? Do we need that much damage? Helping Hand, Terra, Water, Water Spout. Send it! Is this overreaching a bit? Probably, but if you're not going to do it, why have it? No Terras, Helping Hand. Should be Eviolite Porygon. It should. Ooh, they protect Porygon. That is a choice. Big Water Spouts on Gambit. Unless you're Sash, I'm pretty sure Gambit's gone. Am I wrong? You AV Gambit? Yeah, that's too much damage, man. That is too much damage. There's that Ursaluna. You can Terra. I mean, you're going to protect Trick Room, right? Like, that's the play. So you just Water Spout here. Oh no, you're just going Terra. We might still get the KO, even on Ghost Terra. Or you Grass Terra. Nope, you're Ghost Terra. Like, you don't have a great Spadef. So let's see. There's the Water Spout. Yeah, Helping Hand actually would have taken out that P2 as well. Let's see what the P2 is doing. If they Thunderbolt, that's a great play. Actually, if you do anything besides Trick Room, that's a great play. There's Trick Room. And we say no. Yeah. TY, my guy. No, I don't think there's anything you can really do. Got that Amoongus. It's just a follow me water spout. Because if you want to set Trick Room at this point, I mean, Amoongus isn't going to take much. I mean, by not much, I mean half. It's going to take half. Because Terra Water Kyogre is ridiculous. This Giga Drain didn't even bother Sporing. We just follow me, Water Spout, and that should be game. And that's how you use Kyogre. Yeah, Magearna and Kyogre are just kind of being menaces on the ladder today. Battle's canceled. GG's. Let's see if we can get one more. See if we can continue this win streak on the ranked ladder. All right, we got Cali, Shadow, Entei with a Rillaboom and Torn. So they do have the speed control, so we could get up Trick Room if we wanted to. We could go Trick Room. Trick Room Magearna, not bad. They do have a lot of fake out pressure. E-speed with Entei. Gets a little bit dicey. Gets a little bit dicey. I'm not gonna hold you. Trying to think of what's the best play to get Trick Room up. The issue is Shin Pao kind of cooks a lot of things. Our only setter is Indity, which I don't love. We could go Mouse Hold and follow me, but that's probably not a great play. Like Mouse Hold has too many options here. I think it's Indity, Amoongus, and maybe Kyogre can clean up in the back. Kind of what I'm looking at. See if we can get Trick Room up. Amoongus Magearna doing Amoongus Magearna things, and Scarf Kyogre comes in the back and just clicks Water Spout. Maybe. Rillaboom is always a problem, but what we got? We got the Torn and the Shadow Rider. Cool. This actually is fine, I think. The two biggest support Pokemon in the world versus the two most aggressive Pokemon in the world, man. Alright, so we just Trick Room, and I'm actually just boring this Cali. You want to switch in Rillaboom? Switch in Rillaboom. I guess switch in Rillaboom and Taunt could be a play. Be an absolute gamer play. Switch in the Rillaboom on the Cali spot and taunt the Indity. Completely shut down what I'm trying to do. Let's see it. You got those gamer moves? They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Is that boom? That's boom. You got Taunt Torn. Nope, just Bleak Wind. That's still a good play. That's a lot of damage to Amoongus. Obviously, Spore is blocked. But we got Trick Rooms up. We get a little bit of passive healing over here on our Amoongus. I think we can go Magearna here, to be honest. I think just Sludge Bomb the Rillaboom. Because I'm assuming you might fake out Bleak Wind. I want to capitalize as much as I can on these Trick Room turns, so I want my terrain. This is probably a vested boom, which means it's going to take a little bit for Magearna to break. There's the fake out. Do we see a Bleak Wind? We get Rocky Helmet Chip. Double hit Bleak Wind, man. This Torn does not miss. Magearna's even slower. We get that Soul Heart boost. Come back in with Indity. Get our terrain. Alright, so we know that they have Boom, Torn, Cali. Is it Inte? I think it's just this. You just do that, and you just Helping Hand. If you would like, you can switch. You can Wood Hammer my Magearna. It's gonna do a lot of damage. It's gonna do a lot of damage. And if you get the KO, I probably lose the game. But we gotta capitalize as much on these Trick Room turns because you have a very offensive core in the back. If we can get rid of this Rillaboom, that'd be great. But you should know that we have KO Burst, so you should be preserving this. But you don't really have great switch-ins to Terra Fairy +1 Helping Hand D-Gleam. Looks like they are staying in because Terra goes after switches, right? They could just be U-turning because I don't think this KO is a vested Rillaboom. If they are vested, I'm assuming they're vested. Just because that's kind of standard Rillaboom shenanigans, you know what I mean? Protect Torn. Not bad, not bad. +1 Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam into a Rillaboom does just take it out. That might not have been Vest. Maybe it's Miracle Seed. Maybe it was Vest. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Magearna is just that busted. Get that +1. If we can get rid of this Torn, the Kyogre can kind of clean up in the back. Maybe. Unless you're Sash Cali. And I do think at this point, what we would want to do is probably D-Gleam plus Psychic into something, just to ensure there's no Sashes. Because I think +2 Fairy Terra D-Gleam should kind of get anything. Alright. And I do believe, I mean, Sash might be on the POW too, that we are -1 speed. Yeah, so let's check our speed here. 88, yeah, so yeah, we're definitely slower. Cool. So we D-Gleam. And I think we Psychic there. I don't think Sash is on the Cali. I think this is a Life Orb Cali. I think the Sash is on the POW. Went for the double on the Torn. Obviously protect there. The nice thing is I don't even think that Cali can actually pick up with Astral because we are vested Magearna, which means we are bulky as all get out. Torn goes down. We are now at like +4, something like that. Yeah, no reason to do anything different there. There's that Inte. Yeah, this thing's gonna be a bit of a problem. We could just Shadow Ball it just straight up. We have one more turn of Trick Room. I think we do D-Gleam just to get the damage. And I think we Follow Me. That way no shenanigans can happen on Magearna. I don't know what Callie has that could knock it out. They're not specs. I'm assuming they're orb. I'm assuming that the Intate's probably banned. There's that Terra. Terra normal. You know we still have the terrain up, right? You know you don't resist D-Gleam now, right? Like, what are we doing? I don't know. Yeah, no. And this D-Gleam definitely just clocks you. Now that you're not a fairy type, or a fire type rather. That's a double KO for Magearna to end this video. Guys, if you made it this far, please like, comment, subscribe for this absolutely ridiculous Magearna sweep. OSR. It's a good team. It's a good team. But guys, as always, have a great day. Peace.